Wait one, I think my Discord audio is jacked up. Can you hear me now?
Hello? Ripper?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, my stuff was all messed up too.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like every time I come into Discord now, I have to check my freaking mic and speaker settings. Okay, so
You're in the game?
I gotta relaunch it, but yeah.
I'm waiting on Spazzy. Hold on.
Where's my ship at? How do I
Are you
find?
in the game?
It's loading right now. How do
Oh, when you get in, I'll...
How do I find it? Why does it smell?
It smells muggy. God, I was trying to be cool with the glasses, but that's not going to work either.
Okay, I'm at the Universe Marine or Commander menu screen.
The Stanton System?
It says Universe, Star Marine, Arena Commander.
Oh. You go to Universe, Stanton System, visit location. Oh, but this is your first time joining in, right?
Yeah.
Go to Loreville, because I think that's where I'm at.
Okay, Loreville.
Loreville.
Visit location.
Cool. I was able to join in on you. Eventually, that's going to have stuff on it. Don't know what yet, though. Plus, I got to figure out the glare. I got my TV hung on the wall. It's the first TV I've ever hung on a wall. So it's kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Because it's literally mounted. You put the mount on the wall.
Yeah.
And then you hang the TV, like, literally on hooks.
Yep. That's how the ones I got from my kids were. The other one I had was like pivoting arm.
Yeah, I wanted to get that, but I'm like, I really don't need it. So I got one that tilts, though, to kind of avoid glare from our big back door.
Yeah.
I think it looks nice.
Just get a curved TV.
My dad came over, because I got it for the TV for Christmas from my parents. And he came over and he's like, is that a 58-inch TV we got you? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it looks smaller. And it's because it's the only thing hanging on the wall. So are you in your room?
I guess so. I got my hands on my crotch.
So if you're laying in the bed, go ahead and hit Y or W. Y will get you out of any seat, and W is move forward. One of those will work.
Okay.
You're gonna find a lot of bugs and like different like things. You're gonna be like, okay, well it says this. This is one of those things, like little things. And then you're gonna come into a hallway.
How do I open the door?
hold F. This is your interaction menu, and you can look at stuff, and they'll highlight orange.
Got it.
Yep.
Are these other people? Or these NPCs?
Those are NPCs.
Okay.
So when you come out, do you see a big window?
Yeah.
So on the opposite wall of that open window, there's going to be an elevator on the second floor. Go to that. And then on the right of the elevator, there's a big sign that says exit. On the right of it, it'll say habitation level. And then tell me what level you're on. I'll come get you.
Habitation level 2.
Okay. I'll come get you. But you'll look to the right and hold F. Ooh. I seriously hit 3. It's like a real elevator. Did it take me at 3? Yep. Hold on. Come aboard. This is me in the elevator. Oh. It's like a real elevator.
I guess he doesn't want to ride.
You coming? That was a real player.
I figured that when I saw him ran up.
If they look like they belong there, it's probably an NPC. He's got like armor thicker than...
Is there a way to change your view to third person, or?
Yeah, if you hit F4, there's 2 third-person views. There's one that's like right over your shoulder, and then if you hit F4 again,
Okay.
gets you the other camera.
How do you take screenshots in game?
I don't remember. You'll have to check the key map, but I use the graphic card to take screenshots and stuff. So.
Video stuff for that. Okay.
Spazzy should be sending you a party invite. You'll see a prompt come up. Yeah, you get the right idea. You know what you're doing.
Sorry, I had to pull my inner spuds.
So many people, like, that's funny. You're already like in sync with the community now. Spazzy's gonna send you a party invite, I think. You'll get a prompt that'll come up on your HUD. You hold left bracket to accept any party invites, and then right bracket to decline any. So like if some random person sends you one and you don't want it, you can right click it or just ignore it.
Okay.
Right bracket and then left bracket. So this is Loreville. It's a city on Hurston, which is the planet we're on. Right now it's nighttime. But right now we're at the habitation area. This is where everyone spawns in if they come to Loreville. Just remember where I'm kind of going here. You kind of want to stay left, and then you get to the sign, you take a right. I'm taking you to the metro station. You got to ride a train to get to the spaceport, which is like the airport.
Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
But it's space. It's not, it's pretty... Yeah, I lose you?
Oh yeah, you're like glitched out. Like you were there and all of a sudden you were gone.
So here's the fun part. We actually gotta wait for a train.
I can see why you fucking like this shit.
Trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
This has online written all over it. Make sure you give a seat to the old lady or pregnant lady.
Step away from the platform edge.
Exactly.
The train is approaching.
No one ever sits in the seats though.
Oh, there's the who's Nello Waller?
Next stop.
Oh, so you'll also get mission notifications as well. So there's missions that pop up. You can accept those, but you can also access them by hitting your Moby glass. I'll show you once we get off the train. Like Kurt, did you get the one for Kurt?
Yeah, I just
Worthington. Yeah,
Here
those
he
are.
is. There he is online and his little buddy Ripper.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hi, Spazzy.
What are we doing?
We are on Lorville.
Yeah, now online wants to act normal.
You know what's great is I like.
You listen here, and you don't tell me
Now
when I act
arriving.
normal when I want to act normal, okay?
Please watch your step when
Hey!
disembarking the train.
Tell you what they're going to
I lowered Spazzy's volume last time he was talking, and now I
Consider it
can't
to your
fucking
fellow
change it.
travelers. Do not lock doors.
He's like really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really loud on Discord.
I hope I get louder.
Why?
I need to jump to you.
Trespassing or attempting to
Does
trespass
that make
on
you
train
scream?
tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
We won't talk about my private life. Does she make you scream?
Does she make you scream? Ripper's already getting in the hang of the game. We ran into a
Away from the
bunch of
platform
people,
edge when
and
the
he
train
he,
is
he figured
approaching.
out that if you lay down, you could spin really fast, like a top.
I'm creating great content here.
Isn't it? Oh,
Brandon, Brandon, my
Now
judge,
arriving
he
from
saw
Metro
Rexilla at
Center.
Citizen Con
Stand
in
by and
Germany
let
with an
passengers
entourage.
disembark before boarding.
Oh, he had an entourage at TwitchCon too, Brandon. It was the funniest thing. I was like, what are you, a rapper now?
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Pay me like a
we're doing
French
crunches.
girl. Pay me like one of your French girls.
Oops. How the hell?
Even funnier is it's like,
Step away from the
who are
platform
these
edge
people?
when train is
Like the people that are
Who are these people?
yeah, people in his
Alright, let's get
entourage
Ripper.
are not anybody that anybody like actually knows unless they're part of ZDF. So it was like, are you guys supposed to be a big deal? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, we're pretty much a big deal. We all have matching hoodies, and we walk around in groups, just like cows in a herd, grazing on the plebs in this video game. I am the bull, the alpha bull.
Mess with the bull, get the horns.
You mess with me, you get the horns.
you mess with me, you get horny.
Okay, Rippers, so these are ship spawn terminals. This is where you spawn your ship at any of the following spaceports.
So yeah, you could spawn your ship here. It'll tell you which hangar it is, and I'll show you where the hangar's at. You got the Aurora, right?
Anvil.
Oh, the arrow. Yeah, go ahead and spawn that. I'll spawn mine.
Hangar 8.
Okay. And then I'll show you the elevators. Hangar 7. Okay, follow me. So there's this elevator, and then there's the other elevators nearby you can go to. You said hangar 8. So go ahead and look at the elevator, hold F, and look at the little button. And then you could select hangar 8. And I got hangar 7, so I'm... And these are the only ways to get into the hangar other than through the hangar door. So your ship is going to be right here. So once you get in your ship real quick, if you hit F1, go to the bottom left tab labeled Comlink. You go to Contacts, and then you want to contact Lorville Landing Services by hitting the arrow, the little right arrow, on looking button with the diamond.
Doorway 1. Inside the ship or outside the ship?
It doesn't matter. Usually I do it inside the ship, just once you get everything powered on. Okay, it's not opening, so you must have to do it in your ship. So we'll show you how to get in your ship and stuff. So right here, on the left side of the arrow, you're gonna hold F and look at this little square right here. And it'll let you, you can open the canopy, open the ladder, or just climb straight into the ship.
Does track IR work? Or?
Yes. So if you go hit escape, you got your track arrow on.
Yeah.
Hit escape, go to options, far right tap, comms, VoIP, and head tracking. Okay.
Got it.
And then you want to look for head tracking source. Hit that drop down, select track IR. And then right below that, head tracking toggle enabled. You want to hit that to yes.
Got it.
You can also, take a look at the other options too. Right now, default head tracking toggle disabled during FPS. So anytime you hop into a ship, it'll enable, but when you hop out, it'll disable.
Okay.
You can change that if you want. I don't know if you want to walk around with track AR.
No. I hate
Okay, so there's two ways to turn on the ship. Number one, you can hit the hotkey by holding R. You can turn on all your systems. I turns on your engines. O turns on your shields. I think U is weapons or P is weapons. I can't remember. And then Y is to eject or get out of the seat. But it looks like you got power on if you held R.
Yeah.
So you got all your MFDs there. You can interact with your MFDs by holding F and moving around and stuff. There's some stuff that are not currently key mapped. So like your ship has a shield, kind of like I like to say like a beach ball. There's 4 shields. You got your forward, aft, left, and right shields, and it forms a bubble around you. And you can harden those shields. So if you're taking a lot of hits on the forward shield, you can click on the MFD for your shields and do stuff like that and harden that shield.
Okay.
So there's that. But did you map any of your controls? Your HODAS and everything?
No.
Because you'll have to do that, which is probably going to take a whole 2 hours to do. But to kind of explain how they have the ships flying now, you have your main engine, your forward and back thrust. You've got a bunch of, I guess you could say like pneumatic control, so like RCS stuff. So strafing up, you can strafe up, down, left, right, and all that. And then it's got the basic controls. You got your yaw, your roll, and your pitch. So all it does is compared to like a fighter jet where it always pushes forward. You could set that up, but right now the aerodynamics are not set up, so it flies using maneuvering thrusters. So your wings are pretty much useless right now. They don't really do much. They just look cool. But you're flying with maneuvering thrusters.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit F1. Comlink, contacts, and then you want to contact the Lorville landing services. Sometimes it's on the comm menu for the MFD. So if you go back to menu, you can select comm. It'll sometimes work. You can hit that, and you can contact that way. So it worked. You got it open. So if you look up now, the hangar doors are opening. And then all you gotta do is strafe up. And now you gotta hurry, because if you loiter too long, then they will impound your ship. You'll get fined. Hit spacebar default on the keyboard to go up. There you go. And then N is your landing gear. Let me go get my ship here. And when you do N, it'll raise your landing gear and lower your wings, because they fold up like an F-18. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you at Porto?
Yeah, I was at Porto, so it's gonna be about 31 mil away.
Yeah, I'm just showing him the basics for getting his ship out. Yeah.
Rolling the yaw is
So right now you're in the city's airspace. So if you look in the top right, you'll see a bullet decal with a line through it. That's referred to as a safe zone, so you can't fire weapons here and no one can attack you.
okay.
The only way someone can really get you is if they ram you. So if you get like a bounty or something, just something to consider. Where are you at? Let me. Hey, Spazzy, did you send him a party invite? All right, I think this is you. I'm assuming. Yep, that's you.
Yeah, that's the twist on my throttle.
Yeah, get your controls set up right now for
I'm not
the roll
seeing the
pitch.
option, like, under options, I see controls. I'm not seeing like.
Okay, so go to keybinds.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have went over this. It's a separate tab. On the bottom right, you see keyboard and mouse.
Okay, got it.
Right-click that to joystick. Okay.
Okay.
Now the left of that, advanced control customization.
Okay.
Hit that, and then this is all your stuff here. So if you go to flight movement, that's how you can adjust your axes there. It'll be pitch, yaw, and roll. I would also recommend go through. You can also see on the bottom right there, you can change the gamepad. I would suggest unmapping everything for gamepad. And any flight movements that you map with your joystick, you may want to consider with your keyboard. It's definitely something you got to play around with when you get some free time. It can be kind of a pain in the butt, and there's really no one way to do it.
Okay, what is thrust? Like forward and backwards?
Thrust is going to be... Hold on one second.
Is it throttle forward, throttle back?
That should be, yeah.
Okay.
And you may have to invert that. To invert your controls and add a curve, you want to switch over to the controls keybind. Bottom right, you want to switch that back to a joystick, but you want to make sure you know which joystick. So like my rudder pedals are actually showing up as HOTAS 1, and then my HOTAS is showing up as 2. So make sure you're aware of that when you invert your stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of mapping something, testing it, and then moving on to the next control. And it honestly is worse than DCS because it's more of a pain in the butt. And you will probably do it more than once. So if they do like an update and you have to delete your user folder for a bug or something, you'll have to redo it.
You rammed me.
Huh? No, you ran me.
I was sitting still.
It's because your throttle. I should have thought of that. When you map your throttle, it kicked you forward. You're moving right now.
Where was the invert?
It's going to be under controls. And then on the bottom right, change that to whatever HODAS you're using. So if you got to make sure your rudder pedals and your actual like HODAS, you know which one's which one's one and which one's two.
It's just at the one. Okay.
Yeah, and then you want to do they haven't changed the labeling for it, but it should be straightforward. You want to invert. Because there used to be your RCS thrusters and then your forward engines. So like there was a throttle and then there was also strafing forward and back, which was a little bit more delicate. Which I don't know why they took that away, and they should have kept it. You're flying backwards.
Okay, so fucking inverted, it just made it go backwards? What the hell?
Oh, did you do forward throttle forward or throttle forward and back? You want to do just forward. Don't if you want to do backwards, you gotta. I just set that to my hat. Right now, it's kind of a mess.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, throttle forward.
But if you got a Warthog, what you could do if you don't mind flying split all the time, you could do the right one to go forward and then the back one to go back. But that's all your preference there. What's that?
I made that change and it's inverted again.
Make sure you're mapping just the forward. Don't do the forward backward.
I did that, but once I made that switch, it like now it's inverted.
Yeah, you may have to do it again then, uninverted or something. It really is different for everyone. Like I've had people like when they set up their controls, like everything is perfect. They don't have to invert anything. For me, for some reason, it recognizes my X52 as backwards for almost everything. Since you hit me, my freaking cockpit looks like a Christmas tree. What if I could repair?
It's like it doesn't care. This inverted does nothing.
I don't know where you are. Or why my game is so loud. So because you're flying really low, there's a proximity thing. So if you come too close to the buildings and stuff, it'll redirect you. That's why you're getting flung around everywhere.
Yeah.
So just
Get out of it.
fly up if you can. There you go. Are you able to point at least? We'll jump somewhere else. Just keep flying up to 10,000 meters. And we'll jump somewhere else.
How do I turn this chat stuff off on my HUD?
Default, I think it's F12. Yeah, it's F12 by default.
Hey, there's that guy online that I know.
Are we okay? We gotta keep climbing at 10,000.
Oh, there he is. You guys see him? He's 200 away.
Spazzy, what the hell are you doing? Spazzy, what the hell are you doing? Spazzy. Spazzy. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna talk to you like how I want to talk to you. Where the fuck is Frank anyway? Frank! 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 What do you mean you're on vacation? Get your ass up! Piece of shit. Hey, Ripper.
Ripper,
Yeah.
go ahead and stop. We're above 10,000. I'm gonna show you how to jump.
Frankly, my dear, men juleps are incredible.
Oh, I do believe I have the vapors. I do believe I've
Where
got
are you guys at? Where you go?
We're about to jump somewhere. Hold on. We'll let you know.
Doing mining?
No, I'm showing him how to fly.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to teach the future fighter pilot of Star Citizen.
The future fighter pilot.
I gotta teach him so he can teach everyone else in the wing so they can build an army of fighters.
Top notch, F-18, F-16, all kinds of piloting technique, experience, personnel, flying arrows.
Flying arrows.
Go ahead and hit B.
Where have you been? Arrows are no longer.
Look at the sun and hit B.
Look at the sun and burn your eyeballs out.
Hit B. Did you just hit P? Do you have a bunch of it says spooling?
I hit P.
B as in Bravo.
I got it. I hit P.
To the right of the sun, do you see the little what is that? An octagon?
I'm gonna
1,
get
2,
your
3,
fucking
4,
ship
5.
right.
Hexagon.
Hit B for
On the horizon?
Yeah, on the horizon, on the right of the sun. Do you see the? It says Calthrope.
Yep.
Go ahead and point at it and let me know when you're at 100%.
Where are you seeing a percentage at?
On the HUD itself, on the
Says
left, it'll say
fully-
calibration. Okay, and the calibration says ready.
Yeah.
All right, now hold B. That is how you QT.
Oh God, we're back for this. Hold on. Today's
We're
not
gonna-
Earth Day. What is this? This is Moron Monday.
We're trying to teach a fellow moron.
Quantum drive.
There was an error.
Oh God. Then who is this? Who the fuck is this? Just head to the surface.
Yeah, we need this online flight manual.
There's a lot of swearing in this flight manual.
Your RSI balls is the online flight manual. Guaranteed to get you from point A to point B.
Pull up! Pull the fuck up!
We've gone too far. Pull up.
Yeah, he's playing with us.
Oh, I'm playing with something, all right. Oh. I'm also streaming at twitch.tv/online. Follow me and I might do a giveaway.
Giveaway for the online flight manual. The top-notch flight manual of 2020. That's right. You want to fly that arrow really fast and smooth? Go on ahead and buy the online flight manual. Pull up.
This is the norm for him. If I was really quiet, he'd be very scared.
Oh, hey, I found the ground.
Don't crash into it.
First page of the manual. It's made for human hair.
Therefore, when you run out, just throw your hair into the dark abyss of the quantum tank.
This has been a quote from the online flight.
You smell like someone's making meth in your bathroom. But you'll get to where you need to get.
Who this guy over here?
We're at the...
His name is 6B FWR FW.
Rip the Ripper. Look at him. Look at him being all Top Gun like. Look at him. He's flying. He's enjoying it. Look at him. He's having so much fun. Oh yeah, I think he did.
Proximity alert.
Whoa, that was cool. He just swooped into formation.
I also must find out. Apparently you black out for no reason.
I think it's just you. I faint at the sight of blood.
Hey, what's going on, man?
You want to go over the weapons? You got the flight stuff all figured out?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you hit R twice, you'll see a bunch of like dotted circles around your HUD.
I think it's
Those are auto gimbals. So when you aim at the enemy and shoot them, it'll hit the target. You don't have to worry about moving the gimbals. You can also change to fixed.
Breaking out the head tracker. It's happening.
And then there's two fire groups. You got 1 and 2, which show up on your MFD as 0 and 1 on the weapon MFD menu. So if you go to that, if you go to menu, hit weapons, you see 0 and 1. If you go to guns, you can see you've got the bulldogs, which are lasers on your turret, and then scorpions, which are kinetic Gatling guns on your wings. Do you see that? You'll have to map those. And then also you can do missile lock acquire, and then missile lock launch is the same button. And you just tap it to lock it, and then a little red ring will show up, and then it'll say locked, and then you can hit that button again and launch a missile. Which I don't know what missiles we've got, but Oh, also, on the left of your HUD when you're flying, do you see that little white bar? If you move your mouse wheel, it's your speed limiter, I think, ABS.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you map that to your HOTAS. Like I got to map to a wheel. I don't know how you'll do it with your HOTAS, but actually, Spazzy's got you're using a Warthog, right? Spazzy? I think he's using a Warthog. You'll have to ask him to see what he's got a map for. But that's how you can limit your speed.
Proximity alert.
See the bird I'm giving you?
No. Flipping you off, man. It'll be cool when they add in-cockpit emotes.
Head tracking is instead of.
Now we can do
Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
Hey, let's go follow him. Did you send him a party invite? Ripper, he's gonna send you a party invite, so you'll get that notification on your HUD. Make sure you hit the left bracket to accept it.
Which left? Military issue left or civilian left?
Both.
Proximity alert.
add the contacts. Select the fire. There we go.
Yay.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
I don't know how we're both not damaged, but that works.
I'm gonna have to fix that fucking throttle. Being fucking inverted is fucking with me. Alright, wait one.
Coffee. Coffee, it's so good. I love my coffee.
You like coffee?
I love my coffee. Anyone want coffee? I just made a pot of coffee. Anyone want coffee?
Okay, so it said throttle forward.
Yes. Are you selecting the right HOTAS?
There's only one. I only have one joystick and HOTAS option.
You don't have rudder pedals?
No. Yeah, it is not. And even when I do the invert, it literally changes nothing.
That's weird.
Okay.
Hold on. You got it?
Well, I don't have it fixed, but I just lowered the
Well,
fucking.
we're gonna fix it. Controls. Move the right to HOTAS 1. Right? When you map the pitch and the yaw and everything, it wasn't recognizing like one that just said y-axis and then another one saying x-axis input 2.
Yeah, it says throttle input 2.
Okay, then in that case it needs to be HOTAS 2.
There is no HOTAS 2. It literally is one. It's
On the bottom right,
Yeah.
when you go in under controls.
Oh,
If you look-
shit. Never mind, I see,
Yep.
I see.
And then you want to invert that. I think it goes up to 4, so you can have like it recognize up to 4 separate inputs.
I'm not seeing.
Which is that V, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you said flight straightforward. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, they just haven't changed the name on it. Is that better? Okay. I'm gonna also show you. Hit V and look at your HUD. You see like a broken chain icon?
Okay, yeah.
This is decoupled mode. So just fly forward just a little bit, okay? And then yaw right. And you'll see your pipper stays. Do you see that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then if you hit V again, it'll click back and it'll slow you down. It's because when you use decouple mode, it turns off those maneuvering thrusters, but you can still operate them manually. And a lot of people use that when they fly low, because then you have to put more inputs in, and you don't have to rely on the automatic system of maneuvering you. So in decouple mode, basically, your ship does not want to point towards your nose.
You're not going
And-
toward, your nose is not going towards the flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
You basically override your computer, and it says, all right, you're putting all the manual inputs in. Do you have your speed limiter set? The bar on the left, you can move that?
Yeah, I got it set.
Okay. You got it at 50%?
I have no idea what the percentages are.
It's going to be just like halfway. If you go all the way, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The number on the left is going to be your velocity. Your true velocity is in the top right, I think. I don't know what that is entirely. I think that's your what your speed limiter is set to. But you can lower. The other one. Yeah. That's spooky though. I could fall out of the sky. Alright, if I go 100, you're gonna keep up with me here?
Proximity alert.
We'll start it at 100.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
So you're pretty comfortable with sticking with 100?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and move it up to 200. So with latency, I think I'll have to ask Spazzy, but I don't remember what speed it was. I think we were going 200.
Yeah, 200 sometimes.
Proximity alert. Aft proximity alert.
Okay, I'm going 208 right now. It should be 200 for you guys.
Where are you at? It's moving up there online.
200.
Proximity alert.
Oh, sorry, I didn't stop. Where'd you guys go? Oh, I thought you guys were with me.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
Copy.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity alert.
He was inverted. Oh, now I remember why you guys were turned up.
Now you jump like super far ahead of me.
Latency issue? I love how you're missing a wingtip, Spazzy.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Want her lead, Ripper?
He looks like he's done this before.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man. He's like picking this up super fast.
We might be the ones struggling here, by the way. What's your speed, Ripper? Oh!
Apparently not that fast. Looks like
300.
yeah, that's what computer is that.
Oh,
Holy frick, you dipped out. Where'd you go?
below us.
That's cool though. Really shot.
I'll have to give us the game sounds. I can't fucking hear shit.
I'm desync so bad.
I had to turn mine down.
Am I on top of him? Where is he? Says that. Yeah, I was on top of him.
Forward
There's all
proximity
mine.
alert. Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Oh no, I'm gonna take a fucking fuel.
There you are. Alright. We'll do some non-formation flying. You guys just follow up on me.
Yep.
I'll set it to about. Let's go about 200.
Forward proximity alert.
I'm also going to turn on decoupled. So.
Oh my gosh, it's blacking out.
I'm lying, you're flying, man. I can't freaking catch up to you.
Sorry, I was testing something.
Alright. Dropping it back down to 200.
Oh!
You go up?
Yeah, I dipped down too low into the water.
Just like I said, don't try to go too far over 200. So you can actually do maneuvers around you without freaking crashing into you.
Should I bring the reclaimer so I can go at a whole 5 meters per second?
There you are.
There's a lot of people in the Star Citizen community named Mitch. Have you noticed that?
A lot of people doing what?
A lot of people in the Star Citizen community named Mitch. They all want to try and be the best kind of Mitch, the J kind. Well, there's a J Mitch, but I want to be the A Mitch, or the Q Mitch. Mitch, please.
Mitch, please.
I turn around and fucking online's 100 clicks away.
Yeah, I died. I respawned at that city. You heading out?
In about 20 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it's already 10 o'clock.
God, this is like the original cover. Made for me.
Oh damn, fucking Spazzy's 35 clicks behind me now. For some reason I thought Spazzy was behind me.
Did you land at the station first? Spazzy.
What?
Did you make it to the space station at least?
Can I make it to the space station?
No, did you before you started flying with us?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
That's not an explosion. I'm surprised. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, Ripper. Flying and decoupled is not a thing you have to like. Decoupled literally is just for looks at this point. It is not used for fighting, so you always fly coupled when you're fighting.
You want to do some fighting, Ripper?
I don't have time.
Oh. I'll have to show you one day.
Oh, that's explosion right there. Nope.
Rip.
No, not yet. Okay. I don't know why I'm freaking like. Oh, that's definitely an explosion.
Quantum drive is now
Oh?
on.
What the frick? How am I not dying? I mean, that's good, but still, like. God.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, now where do I park this thing online?
Are you back at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got to contact Lorville Landing Services again.
It's not in the list. It's far away.
Yeah. Real good time. I feel alive. You'll contact it, and then a hangar will open up, and you'll see a wrench icon, and that's where you land. And make sure you N is the landing gear.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Landing gear deployed.
Don't.
Took long enough. Woo! That was good fun. It was cool though. I got some cool shots with Ripper like flying over me and stuff like that too, though. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Travel the speed of light. Don't wanna be a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Did you make it, Ripper?
Yeah, I'm right over the hangar. I just gotta figure out the fucking strafing again.
Whoa, 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 explode! Burning through the sky, yeah. You wanna make a supersonic man out of you? Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
His first landing. You can cheat and hit F4. Oh, you don't need it. You don't need it. Perfect. Hit I to shut off the engines.
Engines offline.
Or you could hold F and turn off everything too. And then hit Y to hop out. He did it! Your Superman lunch. What's your man lunch? What do you got for lunch?
Weapons offline.
So you heading out, Ripper?
I'd like to take this moment to thank my instructor online.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for being my people. My pimple.
What happens if I leave here? Is it just I'm good, or do I have to walk back to my room or something stupid? Or?
Nope, you're all good. So when you land somewhere, you'll spawn there.
Okay. Okay.
So if we were to jump across the system and landed somewhere in Crusader, like Port Alsar or Grimhex, which
Is
are
that
two
why you were
stations
asking
there.
him if he had landed here first before he died?
Yeah. So because he came all the way from the other side of the system, there's a space station orbiting this planet. If you land there, that can be a spawn point. So yeah, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
Real quick, hit F2. That's the map. If you mouse wheel out all the way,
I don't see anything. It says set route, clear route.
yep, scroll out with your mouse wheel.
Oh, okay, there it goes.
There you go. Yeah, they zoom in really close. But that's all the whole system there. Right click to kind of skew it if you want to look around. But going back, when we did the B to jump here,
Yeah.
if let's say you want to jump to Microtech, which is the top right there, you'll click it and then set route. And then when you hit B, it'll be the only beacon you see.
Okay.
So if like you're looking around, you can't find the beacon, just zoom out, find it, and then you can do that. And if you zoom in close enough to a planet as well, you'll see the station. If you click the planet, you'll see the little land beacons as well you can jump to. So if like I'm on the other side of the system and I want to jump to Hurston and want to jump to Lorville directly, I can click Lorville. It'll say Lorville in the top right, and it'll give me the description of what it is and everything. And then hit set route, and it'll actually calculate a route for me.
Okay.
But you got there's 4 planets. 5 planets. They're gonna remove Delamere because that technically doesn't belong in the system and their lore, so they're gonna remove it eventually. But yeah, and then they all have moons and stuff you can go fly around and whatnot. It's a pretty game. I highly recommend if you get some free time and you just want to fly around, check out some of the planets and stuff. And you could fly around them and everything.
Alright guys, that's the stream. Y'all take it easy.